What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we're talking about BitFarms today at the request of Tudora VRAM or Tudora VRAM. I'm going to go with Tudora VRAM and Don P. You both requested this one. We're going to be talking about it. I'm not going to be going over other crypto mining stocks because I went over Clean Spark and Wolf and Marathon like in the recent days. You can check those videos out if you want, and I will probably talk about them tomorrow or the next day too. So definitely at some point next week. But BitFarms is the one requested today. So without any further ado, let's get into it. What a bullish month you had. December was good to you, wasn't it? It was good to a lot of crypto mining stocks, up 103%. That's crazy, man. That's awesome. Good job. Good job for everyone holding BitFarms. I know. You're down 6.5% already this month. I know. But good job. Good job, man. You're still up pretty high. If you bought at the high, it's okay. This thing's probably going to go up higher eventually. But for the time being, I do bet it goes down. Why? There's a bunch of different reasons why. Probably, I think Bitcoin's going to take a back seat and go down, and I do think that the crypto mining stocks are heavily influenced by Bitcoin's price action. Not completely, not always, but generally, yes. Probably 80 to 90% of the time, yes. Looking at the weekly here, hell of a top week right there. Hell of a next week that we had right here. Volume's dying off as you're at the top. You broke above the green line, not bad. You could hold support at this $2.15 level. Previous area of resistance right there. You could hold support right there. Go a little bit below the green line. As the weeks go on, it looks like it's postured to the downside, so it might even come down. You might bounce right off it. You are overbought. You were all the way up at 85. That's pretty decent. It's pretty hot. You probably come out of the overbought zone, and that's what will really ignite this downside. Now, I would expect that you do see a higher low. So in trajectory with that was kind of curved up, but more or less you could see a price around something below $1.50. It's completely in the cards. And I know some of you are like, you were just saying 215, it might bounce there. Well, yeah, it might bounce there. It might bounce there and then go down lower. That's what I'm thinking. I kind of would expect that you find some support in this area, but all in all, I do think you go lower. I think that in the grand scheme of things, you're kind of in this channel upwards, right? And you're probably going to go to the bottom of it. Not in a straight line like that. You could go in a straight line like that. You could go in a straight line like this. I don't know. But you probably meander your way down there, something like that. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you like to move in straight lines, don't you? So who really knows? But looking at the weekly here again, pretty overbought. When you get out of the overbought zone, you might come down to the 50 on this thing. That would drag prices down with it, so just be prepared for that. It probably is coming. I'm not by any means recommending that anybody sells. Just buy more if it goes down. Not financial advice. You do what you want. You're big boys, big girls, But by no means am I recommending that anybody sells, because you never know with these things. It could do the exact opposite of what I predict, right? Something great could happen. BitFarms could get endorsed by the president of the United States, India, Taiwan, China, Bangladesh. I don't know, all of them at once. Who knows? Probably not going to happen. I do bet it goes down, but I'm just saying, you don't sell in a bull market, right? You just buy more. Because this thing, again, I think it has very promising prospects ahead of it, and we'll actually go over that now. I wasn't planning on going it, but I feel like that was a good segue into this. From top to bottom here, I know it's not the absolute top, but it's the relative top to this move here. So $22 to $68. Here you are at $272. If you've bought in already, you should be in it for the long haul because you have these numbers up ahead. If you haven't bought in, I definitely would recommend waiting to buy more. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You do what you want, but my opinion is that I think you will have lower prices soon to buy at lower price. To buy at better opportunities. And let's see. Let's look at the daily here. Actually, let me real quick. Let me get rid of these things. The white bars. Yeah, found resistance in your 61869 zone. It's very common to come back, find support on your 0.5 and then go up. It's also very common to go to your 382, find support and then go back up. And what do both of those do? They line up very well with this channel that we have here. It would be a higher low nonetheless. So somewhere between, I would think, $1.88 to $1.28 is where you're going to find this next low, and so below $2 is very likely to happen. If I was looking to buy this thing, which I'm not personally. Personally, I'm not, but don't let that stop you. I'm more into crypto, anyways. Not that this isn't crypto. I do own some stocks, but I mainly focus on crypto. I'm just not into buying this one, but I do think it does well. It could even go higher than $68. Like that might not even be the max amount. It could go higher. It really could. It has a low enough market cap where it could do that. 656 million. What would that be? Real quick. A 10x would be 6.5 billion. So yeah, it could do a 100x. And a 100x would take you all the way up to like $200 and something. It could do more than that. It could do a 200x. That mark, it would. I don't think it's going to. I really don't think it's going to. But I'm just saying those numbers are possible given the market cap that you have now. I would very much expect more like something like this 1618, the 1886, at least the 1272 from here. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm really trying to talk about is the fact that I think you will go below $2, somewhere around the $1.28 to $1.88 zone. That's what I'm thinking. And then let's look at this too. Top to bottom, your 382 here is pretty close to that 382, kind of giving validity to that. I wouldn't think that you'd hold support at that 236 though. Let's see. You might find temporary support, but not like permanent support. Yeah. You might, genuinely speaking, you might not hit that 382. You might, and I know I was saying that you go in between this, but you genuinely might not bottom at this. You might bottom literally somewhere like right in the middle. That could happen as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. Probably going down somewhere around $1.50 if I really had to guess. Below $2 is a high likelihood in my opinion, but above $1.30 is also a high likelihood in my opinion. So looking at the daily here, bearish divergence. You're not below. Are you below the 50? I don't think you are. Oh, come on now. You are. You closed below the 50, but oh so barely. So you could bounce off of this. It is possible. You do have a kind of nice trajectory here with your lows, right, coming in on your RSI. It's kind of nice. So as long as you're holding that, it's not all said and done. But I would expect that you break this. Even if you bounce off it right now, I would expect that maybe on the next attempt you would break it, and that would probably send you down to, hey, look at that green line right there at $1.54. So somewhere around $1.50 is what I'm thinking. Below $2 probably, and then above $1.30 probably. Again, right around $1.50. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to see more. And one last thing I want to say, and I said it in another video, but it really is, I think, important for people to remember, because we forget so easily, but we're easily reminded too, man. Call your parents, call your brother and sister, call somebody, whoever it is that you had a recent fight with that means a lot to you. Maybe go meet up with them and see them. Give them a hug. Tell them you love them, because you do. And you never know when your last day is going to be on this planet, so don't end it on a bad note. Make sure that the people, you never know when their last day is either, so make sure that the people you love and care about you and that means something in your life, make sure that they know it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.